Good evening, good morning, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. I'm making this video with my phone so that I can access my computer and show you all some things that are relevant to this video and the problem. I've hesitated making this video for days simply to give the person an ample amount of time to respond. So, that hasn't happened, and in fact, the lack of response or responses that people have received just send up more red flags. So, kind of don't know where to start with this. Okay. This video is simply to locate a dog. That's all. Doesn't even have to be located per se, just proof of life. Just, is the dog alive? Is the dog dead? It's that simple. And the dog's name is Nova. She's looks like a pitty staffy mix type thing. And this dog, I believe, was adopted from a shelter. Didn't go well with the original adopters. They broke up, and Nova became like a pawn. A woman named, hold on one second. Let me pull this up here. Sorry, I thought I was ready, and I'm not. Sorry. Get all my information. I just want to be accurate. That's all. Okay. A woman named Mia, pardon my French, Piersante. I don't know how to say her last name. Anyway, a rescuer named Mia took Nova in. And then placed her with a foster that came highly recommended, but the foster ended up being a problem. At that point, a woman jumped in. Let me see if I can find. Now, this woman that jumped in is someone that I came to know in rescue just through dealing with different dogs and etc. I've actually done a rescue in conjunction with this woman of a dog named Callie, who is doing awesome, placed in a good home, etc., etc. So, you know, this woman Kate and I, we talked fairly often, either on social media or sometimes on the phone, and there was a lot of shared understandings between the two of us about, how animals should be treated and how rescues are getting shady and on and on and on. And we built kind of a relationship, a friendship, if you will. And I trusted Kate. And then Kate was involved, or still is involved with, a particular rescue that I don't associate with. And that rescue, what's weird about this is I kind of went at that rescue and the person who owns it once or twice, a couple times, whatever. And I actually had conversations with Kate about said rescue. And Kate would tell me, oh, I'm done. Now, the person who owns the rescue is a female. And Kate was, oh, I'm done with her. That's it. she's done too much. So Kate was disgusted with this rescue owner and this rescue because of the things that they do. And some of these things that are things that Kate herself had told me about. So, the way I looked at it, Kate Kennedy. Sorry, I was trying to find her last name. Kate Kennedy. Okay. And she lives in Pittsford, Vermont. So, because Kate was expressing these things to me about her disgust with said rescue or whatever, I was like, yeah, we were in agreement of it. And more recently, I thought that she had stopped associating with this person in this rescue, which is not true at all. In fact, she's been taking dogs from this rescue. And that's how she's involved with this rescue, because the person who owns said rescue gets in over her head, and then Kate to the rescue. You know what I mean? Bail her out. Now, for a while, I had this understanding that Kate, was a solid person, believed in giving dogs a chance, etc., etc. Somewhere along the line, I heard Kate state that if a dog bites a person, that's it for her. The dog's to be put to sleep. Now, anyone who truly understands animal behavior, dogs specifically, and any well-versed or well-educated dog trainer, or behaviorist for that matter, will tell you that there's tons of reasons for a dog to bite a person. And to put a dog to sleep because it bites a person like that is simply not the way. Now, Kate's stance on this is a little bit concerning considering what's going on right now. So, here's what's going on. Here's what happened. I caught Kate in a couple lies, okay, that didn't necessarily have to deal directly with a dog, but it was in the midst of myself, a foster, her, and said rescue, and a bunch of bullshit. It just turned out to be a bunch of bullshit. I'm not going to get back into it. Anyway, my point was that in the midst of this happening, Kate tried to throw me under the bus, told a couple lies, got called out on it, and acted like a child. And that was the end of it for me. I just not going to deal with it anymore. And then that's when I found out that she is in fact still associated with said rescue, still helping rescue, that she pretty much bashed and shit on to me. And I just found that to be, flip-flop, like you're trying to play both sides. It's just, I'm not a fan of people who aren't genuine. So, that was it to me. That was it. Kate, Rolling Thunder, that's what she goes by on the Facebook. Captain Jack's Log, another page of hers, another thing that she does for animals. So that's it. It was dead to me. You know what I mean? Like, she can do her thing, I do mine, whatever. Then it gets brought to my attention that some of these dogs that are going up north to her are kind of disappearing. Now, anyone who's been in rescue for any fair amount of time understands how dogs get ghosted. A rescue can send a dog to another state, and then that dog can be put to sleep in another state, and then it's not tied to that rescue. They never get held responsible, etc. There's lots of ways to make a dog disappear. So I'm told these things, and I start thinking about them. It's a little concerning, but I still believed in my heart that Kate, even though Kate acted like a child and I caught her in some lies, I still felt like when it came to a dog, she was solid. So I thought. So, the next thing I know is I get a question, or somebody hits me up about the dog in question, Nova. So, like I said, originally this dog was adopted from a shelter. It didn't work out. This woman, Mia, steps in, helping Nova out, puts her in a foster. Foster turns out to be not so good. Kate steps in and says, I got Nova, don't worry about it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, fine. Now, the only thing that happened, nothing ill happened between Mia, or Maya, however she says her name, sorry. Nothing ill happened between her and Kate. The only thing that happened was Maya asked Kate, hey, what's up with Nova? At the time, Kate was all wrapped up in another dog and kept telling her, I'm trying to, rehab this dog and I'll get you an update, da-da-da-da-da-da. That dog gets rehabbed, starts doing better, gets into a home, blah, blah, blah. Maya goes again, asks Kate, gets blown off, leaves a comment, hey, what's up with Nova? Now she's blocked. Now Kate's not responding and blocked her. So now she reaches out to me. Says, hey, I'm worried about Nova. Kate has never responded with an update, and now I'm blocked, etc., etc. So I sent Kate a message, even though we were not talking. We have, after the fiasco, so I sent her a message from my other profile. I have two profiles. From my other profile, I sent her a message. She didn't respond, but she saw the message. So then I sent her another message and said, listen, I know you saw the message. Facebook tells you when people open their messages. So what's up? Before this turns into a fiasco, what's going on? Is if the dog's dead, say the dog's dead. If it's not, what's up? Not a big deal. She blocked me on that profile. I go to Captain Jack's page. I left a comment on the page about Nova. She blocked me. So that's my other profile. She didn't block the profile that I used the most. Now, here's why I'm using my phone. Okay? I can't flip this now, but... Okay, so... That's Nova. Okay? That's the dog in question. And that's Kate. That's a blurry... unfocused close-up, but that's Kate. That's not Nova down there. Okay? But that's the dog we're trying to find out if is alive or dead. That's the last woman to have her that we all know about. Okay? Now, I didn't want to do it this way, and I'm going to show you, without question, without a doubt, that myself and others tried not to do it this way. Hold on here. I got all this stuff ready. Bling, bling, bling. Okay. So. Sorry. Okay. So, as you can see, right there, that was actually it's that one. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Okay. That is the first message I sent to her. Okay? She didn't respond, but she read it. I sent her another message. You can read the message, you can pause this, and you can read it. Basically, just me being genuine with her, listen, Kate, I'm not trying to start any shit. I don't want this to get out of control. But you know what's going to happen if you don't answer me. Like, it's going to turn into a shit show, which is where we're at now. This video is going to go everywhere. I'm hoping that Kate gets questioned. I'm hoping she wakes up. I'm hoping that we get some answers regarding Nova, if she's alive or dead. Okay? Now, so I tried to do it the easy way. Maya also reached out to her. I told you she was blocked. Right? So, I don't know if you can you read that right there? You cannot reply to this conversation. Okay? So that's Kate blocking me after I message her a second time just to be like, hey, what's up? Again. Once again, this is a message. I believe I left this on Captain Jack's log page. And the profile that I posted that from got blocked as well. Okay? I also, let me see here. That comment was actually on her page. This is Kate's page, Rolling Thunder. Down there, I actually posted it in a random comment on her page, just to try to get a response, just to see, like, you know, if anything would be said. And it wasn't, you know. That profile was completely blocked. Now today I tagged her in a video. I just made a video about proof of life. You know, rescues and rescuers showing proof of life when people ask about a dog. Because she either forgot to block this profile that I have or unblocked this profile. So anyway, I assume that I'll be blocked from that profile as well. And the thing is that no one is questioning her ability as a trainer. No one's questioning her credibility as a rescuer. Nobody. Now look. All right. This is see, predictable. Now look. See that right there? See that? Rolling Thunder Farms. Now, that's from 2 hours ago. Okay? She didn't have this profile block, so I tagged her in the video that I made about proof of life. And as you can see, it wasn't highlighted, so she blocked me from this profile as well. Okay, so now you have the person who you got the dog through, Maya, simply wanting to know the condition of the dog, nothing more. Blew her off, blocked her, ignored her. I did the same. You blew me off, blocked me, and ignored me. And you did so with me telling, I told Kate, listen, you know what's going to happen. You know how this goes. You can't ignore this. It doesn't just go away. So here's the thing, Kate, and anyone who knows Kate, I suggest you ask her, where's Nova? Is she alive? Yes or no? It's that simple. That's all anyone wants to know. Okay? If she's alive, a current pic, current video will suffice. Don't need her location. Don't need to see who she's with. Just a date, pic, or video. That's all. If she's not alive, say she's not alive. Say she bit you, and because of your beliefs in dogs that bite people, you had her put to sleep. That's all. But if this is all out of spite because, God forbid, anybody question the almighty pit bull rescuer of the great Vermont, if that's out of spite, this is where spite is getting you, Kate, right now. This is where it's getting you. Now there's going to be a video, this one. It's going to circulate. It's going to cause a problem. It's going to cause you more drama than you had prior to now. that you were warned would come. And you can say anything you want. You can report my profile, whatever you want to do, Kate. It doesn't matter. All we want to know is, where is Nova? Where's Nova? That's all. So, Kate Kennedy of Vermont, aka Rolling Thunder. The people would like to know if Nova is in fact alive. It's that simple. Answer the question, this ends. Keep hiding, keep deleting and blocking people. I'll just keep promoting this video until you lose your mind. It's not a big deal. Proof of life, Kate.